This is going to be the Alice update. We're doing Elliot Marches Route, and it's the Mad Hatter's Mafia family stay location. We're going to actually be using a guide this time, and I believe it was made by one of the people that helped with the patch. So you can actually find it on heartnokuninoaliceguides.livejournal.com. Been around forever. And we're hoping that we're going to get that best end with some event turns. But it's my first time using the guide, so we'll see. Here we go.
Presented by Quinrose.
Should be number 7. Alright, it says we need to visit Peter at least 12 times during the day. So let's go do him now. We couldn't meet. Maybe the time period wasn't the right time. On the way back, I found 2 hourglasses. Why do hourglasses keep on being dropped on the road? But it is convenient, she thinks to herself. This dream is made convenient. The number of hourglasses remaining is 12. Let's turn it and do noon. See if we can get him.
僕に会いに来てくれたんですね。嬉しいです。やっと覚悟を決めてくれただなんて。どこで何をしていたかなんて聞くのは野暮ですよね。僕はあなたがここに来てくれただけで嬉しいです。さあさあ、すぐに部屋を用意させますから。ああ、やっぱりここは僕の部屋がいいですか。愛のある共同生活。素敵ですよね。
No, Peter, that would not be okay.
遊びに来ただけ？なんだ、つまらない。ずっとここにいればいいのに。
Well, I don't. Thank you. Delusional Peter. Alright, let's get his 12 turns out of the way.
城の庭で迷子になったりしませんでした？迷子のあなたを探し出すっていうのも楽しそうですけどね。
So that's 1 turn. It really is strange after all. Totally weird, she thinks to herself.
どうして？
Suddenly, through the murmuring in my dream, an answer came. Everyone in this world is strange, she told him. Nightmare, she thinks to herself. I've started to get used to him suddenly appearing. He frequently appears in my dreams inside this dream, right before my eyes.
それはそうだろうね。君の世界の人間とはだいぶ違う。
What? Most of the people in my world don't carry firearms, so this world is different and weird in that aspect too, yeah. But that's not what I was getting at. Don't know why it didn't let me do that before, but here's the CG. Everyone here seems to like me. Now that's weird, she told him. And what I can't get used to is being liked, the way people immediately accept me.
別におかしいことじゃない。
But it is, she told him, trailing off. No reply at first as she thinks about it. Somehow, she told him, you seem stranger than usual.
私?
Yeah, your face. You look pale, she told him.
私はもともとこういう顔色だ。
Come to think of it, his face was always pale. At least, I think it was. But even so, she told him, trailing off. Perhaps this is normal for him, but I can't help but feel his health has become worse. He may be pale in general, but this time he looked porcelain white. I had found his skin overly white before, but right now it was even more extreme. Your condition looks bad, she told him. What the heck is going on with this sickly-looking dream demon?
悪かったな。
As he starts to get sick, and she's like nervous. You okay?
大丈夫。じゃないかもしれない。
I thought Nightmare was hanging down his head painfully, but then he began vomiting blood. Yeah.
やはないだろう。やは。キャットが可愛らしい言い方に変えてくれ。
This is not the time to be speaking sweetly, she told him. Why are you vomiting blood? I thought I had already gotten used to the ins and outs of everyday life, but it seems I'm still naive. I'm not used to seeing a dream demon vomiting blood. However, after hearing such a calm, composed reply, I would say he's used to such things without a doubt.
私は病弱な沼なんだ。
A sickly dream demon, she thinks, trailing off aloud. Such an odd combination of words, an odd vocabulary, yet still it echoes. I had been thinking about how good-looking he was. One could say that being frail or having a weak condition is an attractive personality trait. I just can't see how a dream demon could possibly have such a trait.
いいだろう。個性的で。
I don't think that's a good thing, she told him.
病人に優しくない。君は。
Not when the sick person is a dream demon, she told him.
体が弱いんだ。
Even though you're a dream demon.
いちいち強調しないでくれないか。単にいつも具合が悪くてたまに土下座するだけだ。大したことじゃない。
So, this is nothing serious? But what happens if his illness gets worse? Without warning, he'll suddenly vomit again, right in front of my eyes. Wow, splat.
そんなものは吐かない。
And the scene changes. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to visit the twins, because I don't want to actually use the hourglasses as much. I think it speeds up time, and we kind of need all of our turns. So.
あれ？お姉さんは前にもんであったよね。
It seems like you remember. About that time. Before I moved into the mansion, I was close to being killed. It's unlikely they'd forget about it, she thinks. I've been allowed to stay here, she told him, and I'll be under your care.
ボスが許可したんだ。 へえ、ただで？
I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it doesn't want to close the text window. Here's the CG, you guys. These are the twin gatekeepers, the bloody twins. They are debating whether to tell me something? Yes, she told him aloud, without anything in return. He's a kind Mafia boss.
親切。面白いこと言うね、お姉さん。ただより安いものはないよね。
They're all impressed with this, because they're all about money and time off. You mean nothing costs more than what is said to be free? She wonders to herself.
滞在するのなら短くない付き合いになるよね。挨拶しないと。僕、トゥイドルディ。僕、トゥイドルダム。よろしくね。
Likewise, she told him, trailing off aloud. I'm Alice Little. Call me Alice.
名前よりお姉さんの方がいいな。お姉さんって呼んでいい？
Sure, she told him, trailing off aloud. But why? She asked.
お姉さんの方が年上者っぽくて燃えない？僕たち、お姉さんのこと気に入っちゃった。いいでしょ？
Arousing, she asked. Interested in me? How did it come to this? I was certainly close to being killed by these twins before. Why are they saying words like arousing and interest on our second meeting?
理由なんてないよ。好きな感じ。好みのタイプっていうの？そういう感じ。
Your type, she asked, trailing off aloud. To make a stranger, you were about to kill your type, she thinks. Is this what Nightmare was talking about? Just after a small chat, these people will begin to have feelings for me? Even so, attempting to kill me on the first meeting, and then hitting on me during the second meeting? There is too much unpredictability. I doubt they possess a healthy mentality.
でも、ちょっと背がね。
The twins continue the conversation at their own pace. One twin looks at my head, and the other soon follows.
困ったね。ちょっと頭を削っちゃおうか。
Trim off? I cautiously back away from the axes pointed at me.
ちょっとだけだよ。ちょっと血がドバドバ出ちゃうだけ。
I wouldn't say there's only going to be a bit, she told him aloud. But that's not the problem. I'm going to die, she mentioned. Unbelievable. I can see that they are serious. It's in their eyes.
まあ、いっか。年の差ラブなら身長差もちょっとくらい許せるよね。僕、そういうのあんまり気にしない。
I won't call that romance, she told him aloud, trailing off. If you don't mind it, then don't point your axes at me, she thinks.
お姉さんは？僕たちのこと、どう？
What do I? She thinks aloud, trailing off. I think they are terrifying boys.
好みだとかそういうのだよ。好きになりそう？
I'm wondering what on earth they're thinking. Who could fall for someone that's about to trim their head off?
好きになってね。仲良くしよう。ね。
Ha 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 ha, she told him aloud. And the scene changes. Alrighty, let's go back and visit them again.
まだまだここにいるんでしょ。これからもよろしくね。そうだ、今から遊ぼうよ。僕らいつも忙しいけど、お姉さんの相手なら仕事のうちに入るから、ボスも怒らないと思うんだ。たっぷり遊んであげる。そうそう、お客様だしね。接客ってことで特別手当出るかな。後で交渉してみよう。来てくれたんですね。嬉しいです。この城、気に入ってくれたんですか？悪趣味なやつが多いですけど、意外と落ち着きますし、いいところなんですよ。
Okay, so have you come to like this castle? There are plenty of distasteful people here, but it's a surprisingly relaxing, nice place. And then question 1 is the first answer, she says. So you could go with the first or the third. But I think it's probably the first that we need. Alright.
素敵かどうかはともかくとして、気に入ってくれたんですね。よかったです。準備はしておきますから、あなたも心の準備ができたらいつでも来てくださいね。何って、引っ越しの話じゃありませんでした。
Delusional Peter. Alrighty. Let's visit the twins, you guys. Trying to get this turn out of the way.
疲れたなぁ。休憩もらえないとやってられないよ。先に賃金値上げをしてもらいたいよ。僕は今すぐ休みたい。僕は今すぐ給料を上げてほしい。
Sweet. Our first event. When I was walking along the corridor, blood casually showed up from somewhere. Blood, she told him aloud.
いやあ、お嬢さん。浮かない顔をしてどうした？
I have nothing to do, she told him after a pause. I had too much time on my hands. In here, at least, and I have nothing to do during this time, she thinks. This is the first time that I've spent time relaxing like this, she told him aloud.
元の世界では忙しく過ごしていたのか。
Very, she told him aloud. Every day I had a lot of things that needed to be done. I wanted to have more time. I was so busy that I almost wished that every day had 48 hours in it instead of 24. I can't relax because I'm under absolutely zero pressure here. And as a guest, I can't take away someone else's work. This was boring me to death.
客らしく優雅にお茶でも飲んで過ごせばいいじゃないか。
Spending time relaxing has its appeal, but continuing that for too long sounds exhausting instead, she mentioned. Just like Blood says, I enjoyed my carefree lifestyle here at first. But as time passed, the overly abundant spare time started making me feel uneasy.
君からすればここは異世界。珍しいものも多いだろう。 楽しめ。
I can't, she told him. Sitting around idly while everyone else is working doesn't agree with me.
面倒な性分だな。客なら客らしく、もてなされていればいいものを。働きたいのか。
If it isn't a trouble, yes. I'm bored, she told him.
考えておいてやろう。
He hates being bored, so that was like his trigger.
退屈は確かに拷問だ。何か仕事を見つけておいてやるよ。
Thank you, she told him. Having not been raised as a pampered princess, I feel discomforted when I don't move my body at least a little. And I can't bear the idea of mooching food for free by using my status as a house guest. So I was thankful for my landlord's proposition.
差し当たって今の時間の潰し方だが、私の部屋にでも来るか。まだ部屋に招待したことはなかったな。
Your room?
ああ。
Do you have books?
ああ、たくさんあるよ。
I'll go! And that was our work event. Now we get to see his office.
ここが私の部屋だ。
Here's his office, you guys. Wow, so many books. Can I take a look around?
いいが。
As I made a beeline for the bookshelf, Blood appeared a little taken aback.
そんなに本が好きとは知らなかったよ。
She's obsessed. I love books, she told him. I work for a publisher, mainly after school, and also occasionally during holidays.
君みたいなお嬢さんは
I'm not just doing it to pass time. Even though I got hired thanks to a friend's referral, I've gotten to a level where I'm quite useful to them, you know? I'm still an apprentice, but I do things such as proofreading work and collecting manuscripts from authors. I was entrusted with books of many genres.
どうして食うに困るような家庭環境ではないんだろう。
Well, there were, she trailed off, circumstances. Coming across this paradise of books had gotten me too excited. I'd spilled too much.
いろいろね。本ならいつでも貸してやるよ。いつでも借りに来なさい。
That wink. That'd make me really happy. Thank you so much, she told him. Him winking at us. As a landlord, Blood has been on the receiving end of my gratitude many times before, but this might be the first time I thanked him from my heart. And the scene changes. Let's choose Elliot this time.
どうだ？ここにも随分慣れただろ。あんたなんかここにいて違和感がないんだよな。客って感じがしねえ。ああ、いい意味だぞ。
He's so adorable. That's Elliot, you guys.
屋敷のやつらもあんたを気に入ってるみたいだ。俺もあんたがここに滞在してくれてよかったって思うぜ。仕事入ってる時は無理だが、時間が合う時は話したり遊んだりしような。
Sure, Elliot. I think you're so cute.
Timeとお金、 どちらかしか取れないと言われたら、僕は時間を取るね。信じられないな。お金に決まっている。お金に勝るものはないよ。だって考えてもごらんよ。時間はお金に変えられるけど。お金だって時間に変えられるだろう。働く必要がなくなるんだから、その分時間が余る。そうだね。やっぱりどっちも欲しいな。そうだね。どっちも欲しい。あなたが来てくれるような予感がしてたんです。僕の気持ちが伝わったんですね。ですよね。
おう、あんたか。どうだ？もうだいぶここにも慣れたろ。
There we go. All better.
あんたは俺たちの客だからな。遠慮しないでくつろいでくれよ。
Here's another turn, you guys. Curious, she thinks, looking at the bottle. I can't stop staring at this bottle. When I first picked it up, it had been empty. And I still remember when I was forced to drink it. That bitter taste is hard to forget. Ugh, I'm angry again. But forget my anger, I've come to find this bottle isn't empty anymore. Even if there's only a small amount, I can still see that bitter liquid inside. Of course, I'm not the one that refilled it. I'm only carrying it. No way! Did Peter come here at midnight to fill it? It seems possible. But no.
最近手応えない敵ばかりだよね。もっと殺しがいのあるやつが来てくれないと、門番なんて仕事成り立たなくなっちゃうよね。
ガキども見てねえか。まったサボりやがって。
That face. So adorable.
仕事が入ったっつうのに見つからないんだ。
Alright, let's get Peter out of the way.
僕の部屋に来ません。
Peter, why? I'll pass, she told him.
僕とあなたの仲じゃないですか。遠慮なんて。
Because you're creepy. Because we aren't friends in the least, she told him aloud.
慎み深いんですね。照れなくてもいいのに。
It must be nice to be so insane, she thinks. When he first invited me, I seriously thought about it. That being the case. Oh man, she went in. This happened earlier than in the others. Even now, I'm still thinking that.
僕の部屋、どうです？
She just went. That's his bedroom, you guys. That's Peter's room. There's only one other route that this actually happened in. That would have been Boris's, the first one. The first bit, I believe. She's like, the red hurts my eyes. I wonder why he invited me. I'm wondering because I had obviously voluntarily accepted Peter's invitation. I hadn't gone kicking and screaming like I had when he first dragged me into this world. So even the private rooms in the castle are primarily red?
僕の趣味ですよ。服に合わせてるんです。赤は警戒色ですけど、チェックだからそこまで刺激は強くないでしょ。でも、あなたが嫌いなら模様替えしますよ。どんな色がいいですか？
She's like, it's okay. Why should you have to change it? The room matches you, so I think you should leave it this way.
そうですか。じゃあ、このままにします。
She's like, well, I could find things to nitpick about it. It really wasn't that bad of a room, and I was just trying to make conversation.
あなたが部屋に来てくれるなんて嬉しいな。
Peter is smiling cheerfully, his usual. Sickeningly, insanity has vanished somewhere. His sickening insanity has vanished somewhere, and he's like a totally normal young man.
僕、すごく幸せです。
Without doing anything particularly offensive, Peter kept me company. I've learned that he's surprisingly respectful of my wishes. I'd been invited because it had been concluded that me coming to his room wouldn't be a problem. The actual problem was me. In the end, the one who accepted the invitation was me.
あなたと仲良くなれたんですね。
She's like, I guess we did end up as friends. At first, I had kept my guard up against that very thing. It shouldn't have been able to happen. But after meeting him so many times, I had found myself friends with this man whom I had originally labeled as a crazy person.
大好きです。
Delusional Peter. Even being told something like that doesn't creep me out anymore. Maybe because I'm used to it. I guess I don't hate you anymore either.
なんだか微妙な評価ですね。
What do you expect? My first impression of you was the worst.
でも、今はちょっとは好きになってきてくれたんでしょ。だから僕に会いに来てくれてるんですよね。
I guess.
嬉しいな。
That's pretty normal. Peter looked so innocently happy that I had accepted his invitation. I don't think it's a bad thing being friends with him. He isn't as horrible of a person as my first impression led me to believe. I don't know about other people, but he's nice to me. The problem here is me. I'm the one who ended up getting used to him. I feel like getting used to Peter is the same thing as adapting to this world. She trails off. Naturally, it's as if he represents this mysterious, strange world itself. I'm getting used to it. And I get the feeling that's very dangerous. Scene changes. Alright, we're still at that time of day, so let's get his out of the way. We need at least 12.
会いたかったです。元気にしていましたか？ここに滞在してくれると思っていたら、他の場所に留まってしまうだなんて。おかげで僕は常にあなたが気にかかって。まあ、ここに住んでいても、あなたのことは気にかけていたでしょうけどね。 こうして会いに来てくれたから、今はよしとしましょう。
Alright, we're going to go visit Elliot. Because he is our route.
なんだよ、元気ねえな。もしかして腹が減ってるのか？だったらこれをあげてやるよ。何って、人参クッキーだよ。最近出たばっかの新作なんだぜ。
Aww, so cute. Mr. Bunny. There's another turkey, guys. Moving right along. Alright.
言っておくが、うちは客に仕事をさせるほど困っているわけではないからな。
I know that, she told him, and I'm aware that my request was unreasonable. I can't relax if I don't have a job. Thank you for preparing a job for me, Blood. I asked him for something unreasonable. Making a guest work is bad form for a landlord. It must reflect poorly on him. Still, Blood granted my selfish request, and assisting the employees in their duties and acting as relief personnel during the times of emergency. That was the work Blood had prepared for me. As it is a proper job approved by the landlord, they accept my help without any reservations, and my work includes all sort of household duties like cleaning and cooking, and I feel happy as my skills improve. It's a pretty busy job that is worth doing. The best thing to come out of this is how my work has given me the chance to get closer to the people of this mansion. Now there are many people I know, and every day is rewarding. At first, I was wondering what relief personnel for emergencies meant.
そっちの仕事も多いだろう。
Look at that swarmy grin. There are too many emergencies here, she told him, trailing off. At first, I was baffled by the words relief personnel for emergencies. Emergencies hardly ever happen. Standing in reserve for someone who could not function due to sickness or personal affairs, I had no clue such a position could be this important.
忘れてしまったのか？ここはマフィアの本拠だぞ。
He's like, remember we're the Mafia?
屋敷の形をとってはいるが、構成員の詰め所でもある。
And so the large number of emergencies, she asked aloud, trailing off. People often became unable to work because of serious injuries or suddenly disappear for long periods of time because of mysterious reasons. And such emergencies really occur too often. Because such incidences occur without any warning and often result in the absence of several people at once, filling the gap they leave is also a challenge.
嫌になったらすぐにやめていいんだからな。
She's like, you think I just abandoned my work? It has already been quite a while since I started staying here, and we've known each other for a pretty long time at this point. Blood should have a good grasp of my character by now.
さてね。
He says that. He says that even though he knows. And after you went so far to grant my unreasonable request, there's no way I'm going to abandon this job you prepared for me, she told him aloud.
頑固なお嬢さんだ。
I won't abandon something once I've started it. It may sound like I'm trying to act cool, but it's a natural thing for me. And something I proposed myself. Once I've started it, I'll accomplish it, even if it's hard. I won't abandon it, she told herself. I think of my former world and the decision I made. I can't abandon it. Thinking of how I'm spending time in this dream world makes feelings of guilt suddenly well up inside of me. A dream? She thinks to herself after a pause. This is only a dream, and I didn't abandon anything. Finding this dream world to be comfortable felt like a bad thing.
どうした
Nothing, she told him aloud. I just wondered whether I'm really being useful. I hope I'm not just getting in the way of others.
その心配は無用だろう。私の部下はどいつも遠慮がない。邪魔なら邪魔と言うさ。私も何度か様子見をさせてもらったが、君は手際がいい。違和感があるほどに。
Well, stuff happened, she confirmed.
まあいい。仕事の経験はあって悪いものではない。
He's like, whatever. Blood didn't pry into the reasons why a young lady like me was so accustomed to heavy work. Previously, I had mentioned that I had a little work experience, but I hadn't divulged any details. Blood. Thank you, she told him. Let me see the CG. Thank you. It's been acting up, you guys. Don't know why. There's the CG and it's beautiful. She does this with all of her locations. When they give her a job, she'll have like a thank you CG. I'm grateful for what you did, she told him. I kissed his cheek as thanks. I want to work, she told him aloud, and no matter what world I'm in, I feel comfortable if I'm working. I can carve out a place where I belong if I work hard, no matter what that world is. And the idea of just aimlessly spending time disconcerts me. While this may be inside a dream, I need to have a purpose in staying here. Uselessly idling around without doing anything simply because I'm a guest would be a terrible waste of time.
そうか。
He's all shocked and embarrassed.
喜んでくれたなら何よりだ。
Blood was unusually bewildered. Even though he always acts so superior, he is awkward when it comes to receiving gratitude. That part of him was cute.
役目がないと落ち着かないという気持ちはわかる。
Yeah, I couldn't relax if I don't have anything to do, and it's good to have a role. But since I'm doing this by my own choice, I don't really need a salary, you know? Even though this was my request, Blood gives me a salary. And it's a different currency from my world. The fact that they had a currency was shocking in itself, though. But I've gotten used to it by now. And I accepted that. The money is payment for work, but I didn't spend it because I felt bad about it. And you're letting me live here anyway, she told him aloud, trailing off.
報酬に見合うような仕事ができていないのか？報酬をもらえるような仕事ができていないのなら仕事を辞めるべきだ。だが、もらえるような仕事ができているのなら報酬を受け取るべきだ。私に正当な報酬も払わない雇い主という汚名をかぶせないでくれ。
You're right, she told him aloud, and I'm sorry. I had ended up saying something to make light of the job I had been given. The work I had been entrusted with was a proper job with real work to do. It wasn't on the level of simply helping out.
謝らなくていい。いい仕事をしてくれてるようじゃないか。だったら報酬も正当だ。労働で得たものなんだから、取っておくだけでなく使いなさい。
He seems to have caught upon my tendency of not spending my salary. Blood, thank you.
謝ったり礼を言ったり、忙しいな。礼には及ばない。君は報酬に見合う仕事をこなしている。
Such words from one's employer would be highly welcome. That day I went into the town and for the first time shopped using my own salary. I'm doing a proper job in using its wages. With my own money, I'm buying things for myself. It is a very pleasant feeling. The whole world seems to be opening up before me. I had worked prior to this, but it was for the sake of saving money, and I never used anything I earned. I'm stubborn and hard-headed. If I had stayed in my former world, I wonder how long it would have been until I got to experience this feeling. Probably never, she thinks, trailing off. I was always pressured by something. I meant to search for a place to belong, but had found myself cornered in a dead end. I was always burdened by guilt and responsibility and acted pessimistic and cynical as a result. Using money that I earned myself to buy things. It's a refreshing feeling that doesn't have anything to do with guilt. Even this small thing gives me a great sense of fulfillment. This feeling. As I commit this feeling to my memory, a new sense of guilt is born inside of me. Alrighty, let's visit him.
ここは無駄に広いですから、案内のしがいがありますよ。僕は住み飽きましたけど、あなたを案内するのは楽しいです。ここを気に入って住んでくれればもっといいのに。
No, thank you, Peter. And we are going to be visiting Elliot.
なんだ？さっきから頭の上の方ばっか見て。うさぎ耳？何の話だ？
Usagi Mimi, rabbit ears.
耳ならあんたのと大して変わらねえよ。大きさが違う？そりゃ体のでかさの分、俺の方が大きいに決まってるさ。
So cute and delusional, Elliot. You're a rabbit. Oh, Ace is showing up now, so we can go visit him.
こんにちは。もっと頻繁に会いに来てくださいよ。言ったでしょ。じらされるのは性に合いません。
Let's visit the twins.
お姉さん、暇そうだね。遊んであげようか？時間外労働は嫌だけど、お姉さんの相手ならしてあげる。うん、ただで遊んであげるよ。
Nice, a turn. Yeah, I can't relax when I'm receiving a favor from someone and not doing anything in return. I made an unreasonable request and made them give me some work. Even though I'm already a freeloader, I may be imposing on them even further by doing this. But thanks to that, I obtained a place where I could belong.
君はすごいね。
He compliments her. What about me is great? I'm just receiving their kindness one-sidedly. I am working, but it's nothing grand enough to be called great. I push them into giving it to me.
すごいよ。
Are you reading my mind again? What an unpleasant man.
怒るな。君の心は気持ちがいいから触れたくなるんだ。
Oh, come on. Thank you. There's the CG, you guys. Him lording over us. Nightmare.
君はすごいよ。居場所が作り出せる。
So we're going to do responsibility evasion, and it would be what's so great about that. Is that something great?
ああ、すごいことだ。この世界では役割を与えても居場所がないように感じるものが多いから。
So hopefully that helped us out there. There's a couple more that we have to do later on. I had to translate that because she didn't translate it, at least on that page. Alrighty! Elliot! Because it's your route.
お、ちょうどこれからお茶会でさ、人参ケーキを買ってきたところなんだ。よければあんたも一緒にどうだ？なに、量のことなら心配すんなって。あんたが欲しがると思ってたくさん買い込んできたからよ。
So adorable, Elliot. I want to see you. Thank you. Alright, let's visit Peter again. His delusional self.
僕、あなたが来てくれるのをずっと待っていたんですよ。さあ、どうぞどうぞ。ご案内します。美味しい紅茶とお菓子を食べながら楽しくおしゃべりしましょう。
Alright, they're giving us another Peter opportunity.
いい天気ですね。せっかくです。案内しますから散歩でもしませんか？
Alrighty, back to Elliot.
この間ブラッドの買い物について行ったらすっげえもんを見つけちまったよ。これ最高級の人参ティーだ。
Indian tea. Wonderful.
今度のお茶会でみんなに振る舞うから楽しみにしててくれよな。ブラッドなんて紅茶好きだからガブガブ飲んじまいそうだぜ。
No, he won't. He's gonna run away from you. Let's visit the twins.
お姉さん、暇そうだね。遊んであげようか？時間外労働は嫌だけど、お姉さんの相手ならしてあげる。うん、ただで遊んであげるよ。僕らって勤勉な門番だよね。そうだね。あまりに勤勉な人間ばかりだと組織ってのは成り立たないよ。そうそう。現にひよこうさぎはバカみたいに真面目だけど、ボスはだるそうにしてるし。僕らはそれなりに真面目に働いて、それなりに不真面目になった方がいいってことだよね。うんうん。じゃあそろそろ不真面目になろうか、兄弟。そうだね。あれ、お姉さん、散歩。ちょうどよかった。僕らと遊ばない？
Alrighty, so this is our first question from the twins. And the question one is, question two, I guess. They ask if you want to play. Either first or third answer will work, they said. We'll do first.
やったー！お姉さんの相手ならボスも許してくれるよね。そうだね。でもどうだろう。妬まれちゃうかもしれないよ。ここの大人たちは大人げないからね。そうなる前に逃げちゃおうか、お姉さん。 暇だ。暇だね。ちょうどいいところにお姉さんがいるよ、兄弟。ほんとだ。遊んでほしそうにしてるね、兄弟。何して遊ぶ？お姉さん。
遊ぶ。That's 遊ぶ。Play. They're so adorable. Did we get an event with them? After becoming closer to the twins, I realized something strange. Was it really like this at first? She asked herself, trailing off. I feel like it has changed from before. In the past, their way of speaking was practically the same, and now it feels like they're trying to make themselves distinct on purpose. D speaks in a faster tempo, while Dumb speaks slower.
ねえねえ、お姉さん。僕たちの部屋に遊びに来ない？
What about work? You're just the gatekeepers, right? I'm happy they invited me, but their job is to guard the front gates, and they shouldn't be allowed to leave their positions.
僕たち休憩時間なんだよ。減給にはならないよ。
Is that so? But weren't you saying the same thing earlier when you were playing in the gardens?
そんなの気のせいだよ。
気のせい。
気のせい、気のせい。
Your imagination.
細かいことを気にしちゃダメだよ。お姉さん、暇でしょ？僕らが遊んであげる。
She trailed off aloud. I don't have the time to play with them, but... Alright, so we could do the same one, I guess, because they're basically asking it. So we'll go play with them. Fine, I'll play with you.
違うよ。僕らが遊んであげるんだよ。そうだよ。遊んであげるのは僕らの方。
She told him aloud. They pull me along with them.
This ここが僕らの部屋。じゃじゃーん。どう？かっこいい？かっこいい？
There's their room, you guys. Scary, huh? They have weapons hanging all over the place.
かっこいいよね。
Cool, I guess. No matter how I see it, this was a boy's room. And the room was cluttered with toys they collected as valuables. They don't need to tell me that they're fixated on collecting items. It's also evident that they're fixated on where to place them. It was a disorderly room of treasures, a room suitable for boys of a young age, assuming we ignore all the weird items. What is that thing you have hanging up?
カマだよ。
A weapon.
スパスパってよく切れるやつ。
That's not a real one, is it? She asked.
もちろん本物だよ。偽物なんて置いてどうするの？かっこ悪いよ。
Of course having a fake one is uncool. It's real? That's a real sickle hanging right down?
スパスパッとよく切れるカマだよ。かっこいいよね。スパスパッと切れるんだよ。
No No shame. Just, yes, very direct. We use it for killing. How unsafe. Isn't it dangerous hanging something like that up there? She asked him.
なんで？どうして？かっこいいのに。
Because they all basically can just get replaced. They don't have real hearts and they're made of like clockwork pieces. They don't place much value on life, so this is kind of just a game to them. Their perked up faces displayed the innocence of a young boy. However, after looking carefully, their room was filled with not only toys but also many weapons. And they say that a bedroom showcases one's personality. These are dangerous boys. Although I know that fact from the beginning, now it has been proven to me again. And the scene changes. Alright guys, and we shall talk with him.
あなたが来てくれると面倒な仕事もすぐに終わって気分がいいです。あなたのために大半の仕事は放り投げますから。
Visiting Elliot.
なんだよ、元気ねえな。もしかして腹が減ってるのか？だったらこれをあげてやるよ。何って、人参クッキーだよ。最近出たばっかの新作なんだぜ。ガキども見てねえか？まったサボりやがって。
His angry face. So adorable.
仕事が入ったっつうのに見つからないんだ。
I dive into the dream world as always. And a dream inside a dream, I had gotten used to this suspended space too. I can't vouch for every time, but the likelihood of meeting Nightmare inside the dream is high. Nightmare, she told him. And he appears. Nightmare also ushers me in like it's the most natural thing. This man has a habit of reading the thoughts of people as he pleases. Normally, I wouldn't want to meet him, but I had business with him today. I had finally realized a shocking truth, one so formidable that it was strange to notice the slate. I needed to grumble to him about it. Hey, I noticed it.
何を？
You
そこまでは言っ
said
ていないよ。
You said that the people of this world would all come to like me, didn't you? And he's like, I didn't go that far. It's pretty much the same thing, she told him. And actually, I ended up getting along with pretty much all of the people here. They're easy to talk to and interact with.
いいことなのになぜ怒るんだ？
It's too eerie for me to call it a good thing, she thinks. Rather than angry, I'm irritated. At first, I was perplexed over how to handle the goodwill I received. I'm not happy-go-lucky or delusional enough to be happy being liked by everyone. I'm not such an agreeable person, and I don't expect everyone to like me.
不気味ってひねくれた見方をするね。
She's like, this strange situation where I'm loved by everyone is just creeping me out. And he's like such a warped way to see things. You're reading my mind. You're reading my thoughts again, and thinking about it realistically, it's eerie. I may have already said it several times, but I'm not the type of person to be liked by everyone. I have a twisted personality where I feel more weirded out than happy when people like me. And a person with such a personality can't be universally popular.
そこは素直に喜んでおいたらいいのに。
Again, she thinks, trailing off. I wonder if there's some way to prevent him from reading my thoughts.
君みたいな子の方
I don't think a girl would need to be saved to be liked by all. Kind of cut him off there. Sorry.
君みたいな子の方がこの世界では好かれるんだよ。誰にでも好かれるような無難な子じゃ好かれないから生き残れない。
And she's like, being liked is also a talent. There aren't many girls who'd be liked by everyone. People like my sister are rare. It's not something one can do by just trying. However, I had realized something at last. You're right, she told him after a pause. If I wasn't liked, I would have been killed, wouldn't I? It's a world where I would have been killed a long time ago if they hadn't been fond of me, she confirms aloud. In other words, this was inevitable. At first, I had thought that a world where everyone had a favorable impression of me would be a laughably wild delusion. But this was a world where I wouldn't be able to survive otherwise.
そうなんだよ。君は賢い子だ。そろそろ気づくと思っていた。
More than being praised, I felt like I was being spoken ill of.
君が気に入られるのは、この世界で生き残るための必須条件なんだよ。そういった願望がなかろうと、気に入られなければ、とっくの昔に死んでいる。過剰な妄想でも何でもないさ。好かれることに安堵しないといけない。この世界に気に入られたから、この世界で生きていられる。
A world where one can't survive unless the world is fond of them, she thought, trailing off aloud. That's too outrageous. If I was hated and rubbed someone the wrong way, there was a high chance of being killed, wasn't there? In the end, I was able to leave a good impression and managed to ensure myself a place to stay and a livelihood, but I get chills when I think back on it.
この世界の人間はバラバラでいても、すべてがどこかしら連動しているんだ。白ウサギに好かれている君は、他の人間にも気に入られる。
He's explaining that they're all linked because they all represent the hour hands on a clock, and then the faceless represent the second hands, and they all help Wonderland turn, which is a huge giant clock of a world. Basically as gears that move this while they play this game. And they try to bring outsiders in to help influence this game, and also because they just enjoy having real people around them, because they're clockwork people and not real. They can be replaced. They literally find no meaning in themselves beyond just the game that they play. So here, he's like, you were liked by White Rabbit, who is linked to all of us. So he's like, you will surely be liked by the others as well, is what he was thinking. Is that so? She confirmed aloud. But there was an off chance that they might not like me, she also mentions. And he has no reply.
まったく、君は賢いよ。気に入られてよかったな。
A little bit of his evil side popping out there. She's like, just like I thought. I was walking on a thin tightrope, wasn't I? It's already too late. It's already too late. But even at this late hour, I get chills. I finally noticed it. I had thought that it was a convenient setting to be liked by everyone, but if it hadn't been that convenient, I would have been killed. Rather than convenient, it was truly a necessary thing, an essential condition, like he said.
そんなに心配はしていなかったよ。白ウサギに好かれるということは、他の役持ちにもある程度は好かれることは確定していた。
Leaking some information there, Nightmare. Basically, he's like, it was indicated that you'd also be liked by the rest of us to a certain extent.
奴らはみんな連動しているからね。
He's like, we're all gears, so of course we're all interlinked. I don't get stuff like the rules of this world, and I don't particularly care, she told him aloud. I put a stop to his lecture. The explanations of the people from this world are incomprehensible for the most part, and listening to them only confuses me further. It's a part of my dream anyhow, and there's no deeper meaning in there. But you can't only say such easygoing stuff, because for you, this is someone else's problem. It's a more serious issue when it concerns one's own person. It may be inside a dream, but I don't want to have my life and death depend on whether other people like me or not. I was too naive to think of this world as convenient. If one is not liked by everyone, just surviving itself is a hard task in this world. And I was terrified when I realized it.
だが、君は気に入られている。この世界は君を好いていて、受け入れているんだ。
He's like, oh, don't stress.
嬉しいだろ?
He's like, be happy. Happy? I hate this world where whether I live or die depends on the whims of my company. I want to return quickly, she told him. She's like, this was a world that simultaneously scared and irritated me. I can't do anything to change the situation. And that's the same as the real world. What's the meaning of having a dream then?
そんなに焦るものじゃない。君は非力な女の子。気に入られることは、ここで生きるための必須条件だ。だけど、それ以上のことは君次第でもあると思うよ。元の世界よりもいい居場所を見つけられるかもしれない。
Each of his words sound like sarcasm. And so, let's see here what we should choose. Oops. Man. Sorry guys, my translation went a little funky. So I'm redoing it right now. I'm going to enjoy the present. Take it easy now, I believe is the one that we need. Dreams are meant to be enjoyed. And then let's choose Peter here.
こんにちは。今回も遊びに来ただけなんですか？
僕に会えなくて寂しかったって素直に言ったらどうです？
it come to this?
僕の部屋、気に入ってくれています？
Enough to relax, she confirmed.
くつろいでいるんですか？
And that's the CG of his room, you guys. The only other route that we got this in was Boris's round. I actually think it was near the middle, not the beginning, now that I'm thinking back. That's what I just said, isn't it? She told him.
くつろいでいるのに、どうしてそんなにイライラしているんです？
Be quiet, she told him. You can be relaxed and irritated at the same time.
そういうものなんですか？
It's possible. Actually, it shouldn't be. She thinks to herself.
よそ者って大変ですね。くつろいでいるのにイライラするなんて。でも、うちの女王陛下よりよっぽどいいです。彼女といると、僕までイライラしてしまいますが、あなたとなら、ちっともイラつきません。
Peter had decided that my behavior was due to being an outsider. Is he an idiot? No, maybe I'm the idiot. I'm irritated even though I'm relaxing, and those feelings don't go together at all. It's only natural that Peter would conclude it's due to me being an outsider. I didn't want to get used to being in here, though. Why am I relaxing? Why? How? At this point, Peter has invited me to his room many times, and I've accepted those invitations each time. In other words, I'm so used to coming in here, I'm relaxed. I wonder why I come here every time.
僕が招待したからでしょ？
I guess, but, she told him, trailing on. That's not it. Even though Peter was the one inviting me, I'm the one doing the accepting. It's not like he's dragging me in here by force. I consent to the invitation and walk in here with my own 2 feet.
あなたがここにいるのは、僕が招待したからですよ。
No, like I said, that's not it.
違いません。僕が悪いんですよ。あなたは何も悪くない。
Peter smiled cheerfully. By any chance, are you unusually accommodating towards me, Peter? She asked. Every once in a while, when I'm with you, I get the feeling that you're being ridiculously sweet to me. Though it's strange to say that, she confirmed. It wasn't. The odd thing is, he's forceful and unreasonable, but also kind to me. It wasn't a pushy thing, like what had happened when I first came to this world, but as time passed and I'd come to know him, I'd started to feel like he was strangely sweet to me. And the odd thing is, he's forceful and unreasonable, but also kind to me.
どうでしょう。甘やかしているのかな。でも、甘やかして、あなたが喜んでくれるなら、何だってしますよ。
What's the point in making me happy? You won't get anything out of it.
僕、あなたにずっとこの世界にいてほしいんです。あなたが好きなんですよ。甘やかすくらいでこの世界にいてくれるなら、いくらだって甘やかします。
Smiling so happily, Peter looks completely harmless. You're strange.
そうですか。
Really? You say you love me, but it doesn't feel like you mean it. No, that's not it. It's not that it doesn't feel like he means
好
it.
きですよ。嘘なんかついていません。
Well, yeah, I wasn't accusing you of lying, but it feels empty. No, that's not it either.
おかしなことを言いますね。
You're the one that's strange, she told him. A young man is telling a young woman that he loves her. And normally, this would be a tender moment. The strange thing is how there's no sense of romance at all. And Peter himself is strange. Or I might be the one that's strange, since I can't feel anything.
よくわかりませんけど。あなたがおかしいというのなら、僕の方がおかしいのかもしれませんね。
He admits it easily. He doesn't put up a fight about anything, and yet he's so stubbornly obsessed with me. But it's not romance, because there's no sense of things moving in a romantic direction. It feels wrong. If it's not romantic, then what is it? I can't figure out what the meaning of his declarations of love are. How can it just be platonic when he's always repeating that he loves me? I've never known anything like this. And more than a romantic love, it's like the kind that family have for each other. Yes, you really are strange. He's a bizarre person, even without the rabbit ears. And the scene changes. Huzzah, 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 we got 2 events with him. Let's try to get a second one with the twins and then skip directly to Elliot for the rest.
眠いね、兄弟。そうだね。眠いよ、兄弟。お姉さんも眠くない？一緒に寝ようよ。僕ら子供だから一緒に寝てくれる人がいないと眠れないんだ。お姉さんは大人の女の人だから分かってくれるよね。
And then we're going to, let's see here. Oh, wow.
お姉さん子供なの？
No responsibility.
それならなおの子と一緒に寝ようよ。子供同士ならいいじゃない。何か問題ある？
Alright, you guys, let's check our hearts now. Cradle them, dang it. Okay, so we have to go until we get 1 heart with each of these people. Gosh dang it, alright. Twins it is, because we're doing Elliot the rest of the ride.
疲れたな。休憩もらえないとやってられないよ。先に賃金値上げをしてもらいたいよ。僕は今すぐ休みたい。僕は今すぐ給料を上げてほしい。お姉さん、暇そうだね。遊んであげようか？時間外労働は嫌だけど、お姉さんの相手ならしてあげる。うん、ただで遊んであげるよ。
No heart yet. Weird. We're just gonna spam them until we get a heart. I need 1 for both him and, well, for both of them and Peter. It said, and then we can switch directly to Elliot. For the
お姉さん、お姉さん、いいもの見せてあげる。僕らの宝物なんだよ。見て見て。
Wow, amazing! A knife, shiny as expected from a treasure piece, shiny and glary. That's CG, you guys! It looks amazing. Aww. Yeah, that's really cool.
この刃、どう？すごいでしょ？ 研ぎ具合だ。このテカリ、すごいよね。
Creepy people. Amazing, amazing, she told him aloud. Amazing, it's amazing, alright. So stop approaching me with that. In fact, don't come anywhere near me. It's too dangerous. Incredibly dangerous. I would like for them to not come anywhere near me.
何言ってるの？近寄らないと見れないよ。そうだよ。見て見て。よーく見てよ。
No thanks, it's the same thing whether I look at it more closely or not, she told him aloud.
ああ、でもそうかもしれないな。見たって同じか。そうだね。見たって意味ないかもしれないな。
Phew. I was naive to think that I could get away with it that easily.
見ただけじゃわからない。見るだけじゃ不十分。切れ味を試さなきゃね。そうだね。試さなきゃ。見ているだけじゃダメだよね。何を切ろうか、兄弟。いいものが見つからないね、兄弟。探してくるのも面倒だよ。お姉さんにもこの刃物の良さを分かってもらいたいのに。
Suddenly, they both focused their attentions on me.
身をもって分かってもらうっていうのはどうだろうね。
I'll only look at it. I only need to look at it to know the immensity of that knife. She's like, don't approach me. I only need to look at it to know the immensity of this knife.
でも実際に切れ味を試した方が。
They say you can tell if an item is of high quality just by looking at it, she told him. For some reason, it was now my turn to promote the good points of this knife. No heart still? Alright. Here it is.
いい天気ですね。せっかくです。案内しますから散歩でもしませんか。
最近手応えない敵ばかりだよね。もっと殺しがいのあるやつが来てくれないと、門番なんて仕事成り立たなくなっちゃうよね。
There's someone collapsed in the road, and it's a man. I'm staring at him, but he's not moving at all, and I'm not sure if he's dead or alive. And why am I being so easygoing? If I've got time to look, I should help him. If he's sick or injured, I have to call someone. This is no time to just stand around spacing out. For now, I get closer to see how he is. I can't get near him. Even if I try to, I can't move any closer. Well, why? From a distance, I'm simply watching him, simply staring at him, like I look at the small bottle. Why? I feel lightheaded, because nightmare came.
会いたかったです。元気にしていましたか？ここに滞在してくれると思っていたら、他の場所に留まってしまうだなんて。おかげで僕は常にあなたが気にかかって。まあ、ここに住んでいても、あなたのことは気にかけていたでしょうけどね。こうして会いに来てくれたから、今はよしとしましょう。
Nightmare! Are you alright? Nightmare doesn't look too well, though that's always the case with him.
吐血しそうだ。
Rather than feel like, isn't it more like you're already doing it? With a blood begins flowing from Nightmare's mouth.
寒気ですね。
Isn't this really bad? Whether he says it is or not, it's obviously pretty bad. It's rather odd how he's still alive in the first place. I wonder how Nightmare could even still be alive. This might be this mysterious country's greatest mystery of all. And it's rather hypersensitive. And it's a rather hypersensitive close call mystery. Come on, let's go to the doctor, she told him.
嫌だ。
Why?
注射が嫌いなんだ。私は。
She has no reply. How old are you? She asked him finally. That's an excuse that even an elementary school child probably wouldn't use. And you're like a child, she told him, trailing off.
注射は嫌だ。子供でいい。
He's so cute and adorable. Nightmare wrapped himself up in a blanket, looking ill as he cast his gaze downward. But when he wraps himself up like that, a bagworm, huh?
ああ、そうだよ。誰かに聞いた。ここの世界の人間は皆二つ名があるんだ。G がそのまま呼び名になっていることもある。私はミノムシと呼ばれているんだよ。
Huh? Really?
ああ。
Wrapped up in his bagworm state, Nightmare nods his head. You, she asked him, trailing off, do you always live up to your nickname this much?
違う。毛布じゃなくて。いつも夢に包まれて出てこないからだ。私はそういう役割なんだよ。
She says aloud. Still, why bagworm? And if we're talking elementary school children, it seems kind of like a teasing nickname.
Minamushi ならまだいい。芋虫と呼ばれることもあるんだ。それは許せないよ。
ミノムシの方がいい。私はミノムシのままでいる。
Bagworm, she confirms aloud, and caterpillar in her head, trailing off. How are they even different? Because he can read her mind. She's like, I get that they're different things, but both of those nicknames just sound like a means of harassment to me, she confirms.
他のやつだって似たり寄ったりさ。私だけじゃない。
And she's like, I get that they're different things, but both of those nicknames just sound like a means of harassment to me. And she asks him aloud, you're not against it? Question mark. Now that you mention it, she told him, trailing off. None of them have good nicknames, do they? Why, you can't say that they aren't really distinct. You also can't say that nicknames like Hatter and White Rabbit are any good. It's like there's some sort of insulting meaning behind each name. I can't believe they'd actually accept names like these. They're like children, regardless of whether they do or don't prefer to use such nicknames.
さっきいくつかと聞いたけど、私たちに年齢なんてない。いつまでも子供で、最初から大人なんだ。
You mean you can be children forever? I wonder if he's pleased to say that in such a self-entitled way.
そうだよ。狭間の世界だからね。
Let's see. That's strange, she told him aloud.
変なんかじゃない。君だって痛いのは嫌いだよ。注射は痛い。私は注射が大嫌いなんだ。
Like I said, that's not exactly something that you should say so proudly. I don't like painful things either, but if I'm not feeling well, I still go and get an injection. You're pretty pathetic for a guy, you know, she told him aloud. Of course it's true. A man who refuses to go to the doctor just because injections hurt, there's nothing else to call him but pathetic.
注射は嫌なんだ。いくら具合が悪かろうと、医者には絶対に行かないからな。
You'll die, you know, she told him aloud. And not to mention how vomiting blood is beyond the realm of your condition being bad.
死んでも行かない。
My computer's acting up right now. So we'll go on ahead and save. Yep. Just in case. Oh, cool, it stopped it. Awesome. I wonder why it was doing that. As the giant bagworm said this, he gathered up his blankets. Don't worry, if you die, you won't be able to go anyways. And the scene ended. I hope we chose right. I feel like I chose something different this time. So we'll see. Alright, you guys, I really want one with Elliot, so we're just going to do this.
あんたいつも元気だな。あんたを見てると俺も元気になるぜ。
So cute, Bunny, Mr. Bunny. Let's visit you again. Oh, sweet, maybe we got his first CG. Oh, finally.
Yo!
So cute. Elliot. Elliot? While I was considering going out somewhere, I was called to a halt by Elliot. What's the matter? No work today? Somehow, Elliot always looks busy. He's an extremely high-ranking member of their organization, after all. And even if he doesn't look it...
サボってるわけじゃねえぜ。俺、今仕事が入ってなくて暇なんだ。珍しく双子もサボらず仕事してるから保護しに行く必要もねえ。
They'll be angry if they hear you say that, she told him. The gatekeeper twins hate being treated like children. The phrase babysitter would surely earn him a slash from their axes.
俺、ガキどもの保護者だし、間違ってないだろ。
I'm pretty sure they will rage if they hear that, she told him.
そっかな。ああ、ガキどものことなんかどうでもいいだろ。あんまりこだわるなよ。
His exasperated look. So adorable! She's like, it doesn't seem to be a matter of much importance to Elliot, and he casually changes the subject.
それより、俺、暇なんだ。もしあんたも暇なら、俺とどこか行かないか。
Sure, Elliot. Elliot looks downward while fidgeting a little, and at the same time his ears squirm unsteadily as if expressing his inner feelings. Normally, I'd declare something like that disgusting. However, in the case of Elliot, the emotion welling up inside me is strangely different. I wonder what this is. A kind of urge. I don't mean that I fell for him or anything. I absolutely refuse to have anything to do with romance. And I also don't think that Elliot's affection for me is of the romantic kind. That is why I can tolerate it. What he feels for me is more or less what he feels for Blood. It may appear to be rather intense, but it's nothing that crosses the borders of friendship. He wholeheartedly adores me as a friend who he wants to like him, and he tries his utmost for that purpose. Feels rather bittersweet, she confirms. But it wasn't a bad feeling. As long as it wasn't romantic love, I don't mind being on the receiving end of these kinds of feelings. But would it be a good idea to go somewhere far away? More work might come. Elliot works hard for Blood, the one he respects and has complete faith in. He may look like a slacker from his outward appearance, but actually he is a diligent worker. Rather, Blood, who is the boss, is the one who tends to slack. Let us not talk about the twins.
次の夕方に仕事が入ってるな。
Because their time changes can go like morning to like evening instead of going from morning to like noon then evening. There's really like no set schedule, and she means it could end up just being evening right after evening. Which means that we don't really know when that'll be. Gradually, I've gotten a grasp of how time in this world works. And time periods change at random. There are no set laws. The evening after the next might be far away with several days and nights in between, or it might come quite soon in case of an evening-night evening sequence. We can't go far.
俺と出かけたくないか？
Aww. That little sad noise that happened. His, like, ears hanging down a little bit. Even his little, like, wheat frills on his, on his, like, scarf there. Like, they tend to droop when he gets upset. It's really cute. Aww. The rabbit ears droop sadly. Why are you doing this to me? She tells him.
Huh?
He doesn't get it. Huh? She asks him back. No, it's nothing. Just talking to myself. I didn't say I don't want to go out. Going someplace far away isn't an option, but we can take a walk inside the premises.
でも退屈じゃね？あんただってもう敷地内は知り尽くしてるだろ？
The garden here is really wide, and also, it's different. Walking with you than walking alone, and I'm sure that it'll be fun. Elliot watches me with stars in his eyes.
あんたってなんて優しくて親切なんだ。
That's what you think. You're imagining it, she told him aloud.
謙遜するなよ。ブラッドみたいだぜ。
You say the same things to Blood too? I got the feeling that Blood's true nature was much more vicious, enough to make someone's skin prick just from standing by his side. But he seems to lose his fangs when it comes to Elliot. Oddly enough, I could completely relate.
もちろん。だって俺ブラッドのこと好きだからな。
No one would be able to hurt someone who loves them this much. In Blood's case, it might also be possible that he becomes stupefied from the shivers and the headaches.
俺あんたのことも好きだな。
Aww, that little blush, look at that. He says that shyly with red cheeks, his ears happily bounce. Elliot was a young man with a big frame, and nothing about his looks could be called cute, which I disagree with. I think he's adorable. And yet, how do I put it? What is this man doing to me, she wonders. Until now, I hadn't been much of an animal lover, and of course, I didn't have any special love for rabbit ears. Far from love, I had come to hate them, thanks to Peter. I planned to live without becoming an animal lover in the future as well. And yet, when I look at Elliot, I can't help but feel the urge to squeeze and cuddle him with all my might, mess up his vibrant blonde hair, and pull at those ears like I'm trying to tear them off. I guess that disqualifies me as an animal lover too. I feel a little relieved. I'm not that far gone. And we're gonna keep spamming him after our little scene here. While trying to keep my urges under control, I stroll around the garden. So adorable. And that's the garden, you guys. After chatting for a while as we walked, a natural silence fell between us. A quiet time. Elliot suddenly broke that silence. She questions.
あんたと散歩すると同じ庭でも違うな。ちょっと特別な感じがする。
That happy face. She's like, something in me broke with a snap. Just what do you want me to do? She asked him.
え？何が？
You're doing this on purpose, right? You're definitely doing this on purpose.
何が？
He's so confused.
なんか目が怖いぜ。
I can't hold back anymore.
何って
He thinks something else and he's blushing there. Probably misunderstanding something, Elliot went red.
ここ庭だぜ我慢できないってそんな
Anywhere is fine. I can't take it anymore. I stalked towards Elliot, who had stiffened from bashfulness, and seizes rabbit ears with a violent grip.
ちょっとなんなんだ痛えよ
Sheesh, I can't hold back anymore. Let me touch you.
触るっつうかひっつかんでるだろ痛えって痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い
It's your fault, darn it. I also didn't want to engage in animal abuse.
なんで俺が動物虐待って何があいたたたたたたたたたた
The quiet time had been destroyed. Aw, you guys, no CG. I thought there would be. That's sad.
Oh, あんたかどうだもうだいぶここにも慣れたろあんたは俺たちの客だからな遠慮しないでくつろいでくれよ
We're gonna keep going for him. Sorry, Elliot. I need some CGs now.
Oi!
Elliot! I was on my way out, but Elliot stopped me. He runs up to me like a dog, and the rabbit ears bounce atop his head. His appearance doesn't match him, but from the way it doesn't bother me anymore, he must mean that I'm getting used to it. What's the matter? Do you have free time again? Elliot nodded enthusiastically.
そうなんだ俺あと10回時間帯が変わるまでフリーなんだ
Wow, I wonder, is that a short time or a longer time? Time changes here on a whim, and it can change from day to evening when you're drinking tea, or change from night to day after you lay down for sleep. I still don't understand how the changes speed up and slow down all of a sudden.
その時次第だが遠出するには十分だぜ
Smiling, Elliot is definitely in a good mood. Elliot, do you want to go somewhere together with me? She asks him.
ああこの前はタイムリミットがいつ来るかわからないから庭で散歩とかだったしなあんたと一緒だと楽しかったけどやっぱり味気ない
There are sparkly invisible glitters floating around him. You don't learn from experience, do you? Question mark. This might end up like it did last time, you know. Oh, so cute! Our first CG finally! Woohoo! Look at that, so freaking adorable. I'm probably gonna make that our thumbnail, you guys. I was waiting for it. And it said it was coming, so this must be day event 2. Stop pulling my ears, CG. And the first one was Elliot is shy that we saw, without a CG. I'm assuming. He's like, no pulling. Elliot held his ears down. Did it hurt? Question mark.
痛いに決まってるだろ耳がもげるかと思ったぜひでえよ
Sorry. sorry, I didn't mean to bully you, she told him. I tried to say it as gently and friendly as possible. Elliot is easily fooled by the tone of my voice. He lowered his hand slowly.
俺のことが嫌いなんじゃないよな。
Timidly, he asked his question, like he's scared of hearing my answer. I wonder if there's anyone on this earth who could coldly brush off a person that behaves like that. I don't hate you, she told him. I raise my hand and stroke his head. His big ears get in the way of my patting. I pat the ears too. And Elliot beams.
よかった。俺も好きだ。
I see flowers blooming behind him. Being with him is trembling in the way that it's making me see so many things that aren't really there. I didn't say that I liked him, she thought, trailing off.
もっと一緒にいたいんだ。
He's like, I love you. She has no reply to this. You really? She told him, trailing off. Don't learn. Eh? Once again, I couldn't hold my urges back. Yes!
ちょっと待って。
Okay, you guys, take it back. That's gonna be our CG. I love it! It's so cute. Elliot's just adorable, and I love the art style. It's amazing. It's truly, truly, truly wonderful. And this is definitely gonna be our CG. It's just satisfying to finally see the CG of it.
ちょっと待って。落ち着け。
No, I can't wait any longer, she told him.
言葉だけ色っぽいけど、俺はもう騙されねえぞ。待てって。
He's so ridiculous. No way, I can't take it anymore, she told him.
俺だって無理だよ。無理。耳がもげる。もげるって。
You're just so cute.
かわいい？かわいくねえだろ。何言ってんだ。おかしいぞ。
So cute.
いろいろ反論はあるが、これ可愛いがり方が間違ってんだろ。人として何かが違う。間違ってる。
They're just too cute, she told him. It's your fault for being too cute. You make me feel like plucking them out.
可愛くない。だからむしろうとするな。
So adorable. You're so cute that it's a crime, she told him, trailing off. Dang it, you're just too cute.
キャラ変わってんぞ。
Oh, so cute. After that, I confirmed that Elliot's ears were real to my heart's content. And the scene changes. Alright, you guys, we are now at 2 events per Peter, Tweedledee, and Tweedledum, as well as Elliot. So, let's see here. We'll go visit Peter.
あれ？なんだか元気がないですね。僕に会えなくて寂しかったとかなら嬉しいんですけど。何かあったら言ってくださいね。 僕がすべて片付けてあります。
お姉さん、暇そうだね。遊んであげようか？時間外労働は嫌だけど、お姉さんの相手ならしてあげる。うん、ただで遊んであげるよ。最近手応えない敵ばかりだよね。うん。もっと殺しがいのある奴が来てくれないと、門番なんて仕事成り立たなくなっちゃうよね。疲れたなぁ。休憩もらえないとやってられないよ。先に賃金値上げをしてもらいたいよ。僕は今すぐ休みたい。僕は今すぐ給料を上げてほしい。暇だ。暇だね。ちょうどいいところにお姉さんがいるよ、兄弟。ほんとだ。遊んでほしそうにしてるね、兄弟。何して遊ぶ？お姉さん。
こんにちは。いい天気ですね。よかったら場内を案内しましょうか。あなたを案内させる役は僕だけに任せてくださいね。メイドや兵士なんかに任せられませんよ。
Okay, he asked if you want a tour of the castle, and the best one is the third answer. Please do, Mr.
はい、もちろんいいですよ。どこから案内しましょうか。僕はあなたとならどこでもいいんですけど。
No heart yet. Alright. We gotta go with him until we get a heart with him and the twins. Looks like we triggered another of his events. We'll try to keep them all even until we do that.
僕はあなたがいてくれたらそれでいいんです。同じ世界にいるだけで幸せなんです。
You really are strange, Peter, she told him again.
そんなことないですよ。僕はあなたが好きなんですから、一緒にいたいと思うのは当然のことです。
Unusually, Peter contradicts me when I tell him he's strange, but he's still strange all the same. If you want to be together, wouldn't it be more normal to say that you want to live together or just be together?
同じ世界にいられればいいんです。
That's a bigger scale than what I said, she told him after a pause.
僕はあなたが好きですから。
Is this really affection? It feels like something bigger than that. Something like love. But there's no sense of romance, and that's the part that's strange. I wonder where that love came from, seeing as you're not family, or an old friend or anything.
何を言ってるんです。僕とあなたは古い知り合いですよ。
Come to think of it, you were spouting that kind of nonsense when I first got here, weren't you?
たわごとじゃありません。
He's like, it's real. Delusional Peter. I've never had a friend like you, she told him after a pause. If I had, I wouldn't have forgotten. He leaves too much of an impression, and he's not somebody I'd forget.
あなたが僕を意識していなくても、僕はずっとあなたのことを知っていましたよ。
Stalker. So you are a stalker, she asked him directly. Peter's smiling cheerfully, and I don't have my guard up around him like I used to. But still, he's strange.
違いますって。人を変質者扱いしたがらないでくださいよ。でも、ずっと追いかけているという点では同じようなものなのかな。
At least he acknowledges it. Look at that CG. So you really truly are a stalker?
あなたがそういうのならそれでいいです。
She has no reply at first, and then Peter, you've mellowed out somehow, she told him directly. It's strange that he's just admitting to being a stalker without arguing. It's like he's calmed down.
そうかもしれません。あなたがそういうのなら。
I'm shocked, she told him, trailing off. Faced with Peter looking so happy, I'm taken aback. I'm being sarcastic with him, but he's just accepting it without putting up a fight.
あなたは僕にとって特別な人なんですよ。
There had been times I'd witnessed him being so cold to the soldiers and maids, a frigid chill had gone down my spine. But when we were alone, Peter was incredibly amiable and even seemed submissive. Knowing that he wasn't like this normally, it made me feel like I was being tricked.
あなたがこの世界にいてくれて嬉しいです。これからもずっとここにいてください。
That smile on his face is certainly amiable. It's like he's hiding all of the forcefulness he'd had when he dragged me to this world behind it. But still... I have to go back someday, she told him directly. As soon as I mention my original world, the temperature in the room feels like it drops several degrees. He looks at me, still smiling. I occasionally catch glimpses of something, though, flickering beyond those red eyes.
元の世界のことは早く忘れてくださいね。そうしたら僕はそれだけで満足なんです。
Well, things feel off sometimes. He's being gentle. I may not be able to stop myself from blaming him, but since he's become like this, I feel affection for him too. So I wonder why, even more than the day that I met him. There are times I find this amiable Peter scarier than he was back then. Much scarier. That left a dark tone. Alright, just for right now, let's see. So her time of day is evening, so we have to visit Vivaldi during the next evening time, because there's like a premature end if we don't.
あなたがここに来てくれるだけで僕は幸せになれます。本当にあなたに会いたくて仕方がないんですよ。暇だね。ちょうどいいところにお姉さんがいるよ、兄弟。ほんとだ。遊んでほしそうにしてるね、兄弟。何して遊ぶ？お姉さん。お姉さん、暇そうだね。遊んであげようか？時間外労働は嫌だけど、お姉さんの相手ならしてあげる。うん、ただで遊んであげるよ。
Oh, thank goodness, we can finally focus on Elliot now. Awesome. In fact... Alright, so we are only about, I want to say, a quarter through. So let's keep going. We'll spam Elliot for now.
なんだよ、元気ねえな。もしかして腹が減ってるのか？
だったらこれ分けてやるよ。何って人参クッキーだよ。最近出たばっかの新作なんだぜ。
He's gonna apply us full of that. Oh, we need to go visit Vivaldi right now before she cuts off her head.
おや、ようやっと遊びに来たか。待ちかねたぞ。わらわを待たせるの万死に値する。まあよい。わらわに会いに来たのだろ。お前はわらわのことが好きだものな。これからも遊びにおいで。来ないと首をはねてしまうよ。
Of course, Vivaldi. Sorry, I forgot about you. You lovely woman. Alrighty, we're going back to spamming him now.
よう、あんたいっつも元気だな。あんたを見てると俺も元気になるぜ。
Spam Elliot.
ここの居心地はどうだ？
And in fact, we are going to save right now, just in case. Cool. Right.
慣れると愛着が湧くだろ。
Looking in poor health as always, Nightmare appears. And if you don't appear one of these days, I wonder whether I should assume that you're bedridden, or if I should just skip straight to getting my morning dress ready, she told him aloud.
病人に嫌味を言わないでくれないか。
I think it's only natural to be sarcastic when dealing with someone who refuses to go to the doctor just because he hates injections.
嫌いなものは嫌い。気分が悪い。吐く。血を吐く。
I can't believe he still refuses to go to the doctor even though his condition is this bad. And his reason for not going is just because he doesn't like injections. All I can say is good grief. I seriously just can't believe him. Hey, Nightmare, she told him, drilling.
なんだ
Since you hate injections so much, I can't help but wonder, did something happen to you? Since this place is inside a dream, there's probably no hospitals. However, judging from his behavior, it seems he's choosing not to go to one. In other words, if he felt like going, he could go. And so there has to be some sort of deep reason as to why he refuses to go to the hospital. Refusing to go to the hospital just because he doesn't like injections? There's no way that's true.
そうだな。許せない過去があって。
Like I thought, she thinks. Like he had a grudge against doctors, or has a memory of an important person that he's lost. That's the sort of shadow that seems to descend over us.
前に注射を受けたとき、看護師に失敗されて、それがすごく痛かったので、トラウマに。
She's like, really? He doesn't have a deep reason. After setting the dark mood, he reveals that he's just because he's afraid of needles. This man, I swear. Even though you appeared so serious, your appearance, ...
さりげなく顔にこだわるよ。
I care about looks on a nonchalant level. That's all, she told him, winking. If it was just about having a pretty face, then I would even be able to forgive Peter. You know, when I first met you, I thought you were a dark, mysterious man. But now...
影がなくて悪かったね。
She's like, no, you are. Very much so, to the point where the Grim Reaper might pop out at any second. I can do without that kind of darkness. In any case, refusing to go to the hospital despite vomiting blood, that's a completely different type of mystery altogether. Of course, that kind of mysterious condition is also something I could do without.
私は病弱だが、病院は嫌いだ。絶対行かないぞ。自力で治してみせる。病院なんか必要ない。
That's quite the thing to say, considering how its complexion makes it look like the day when I should be preparing my morning dress is drawing nearer. I do believe... He's a hopeless fellow. So, we're gonna choose that one as the best answer. What a hopeless guy, she thinks. I rub the ill-looking nightmares back.
でも、病院には行きたくない。
He really is hopeless, she thinks. And the scene changes. Here we go. Spamming him.
ガキども見てねえか。またサボりやがって。仕事が入ったっつうのに見つからないんだ。
His exasperated look. So cute! And look, the gates open behind him.
Yo! あんたいっつも元気だな。あんたを見てると俺も元気になるぜ。お、暇なのか？付き合ってやりたいが仕事が立て込んでるんだ。また今度な。おう、あんたか。どうだ？もうだいぶここにも慣れたろ。あんたは俺たちの客だからな。遠慮しないでくつろいでくれよ。
Yay, we triggered another event! Woot! Elliot? She asked. Elliot called out to me from the hallway. Elliot didn't rush up to me. I would think he's fed up with me after all I've put him through. Elliot approached me, but stopped a little short. He cautiously peeks at me. He's taller than me, but it still feels like he's looking up at me. I'm not going to hurt you, she told him. I sighed suddenly. This totally feels like I'm handling an animal. From Elliot's reaction, it seems like he doesn't hate me, even though I've hurt him several times. In fact, I can tell that he's still fond of me. He's an easy person to understand. Do you hate me now? She asked him. I ask him even though I already know the answer. Elliot and I are very different. I'm gloomy, cunning, and calculating. I behave this way around everyone, even if I like them. Elliot's different. He's not stupid enough to like everyone, but he shows a different side of himself to the people that he does like.
なことねえよ。嫌いになるわけないだろ。大好きだ。
Aww. Here's our other event, you guys. La 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 la. Okay. So we kind of skipped one, I think. Blood and Elliot are very close. I guess we skipped that one and went to I Love You? Or maybe it's not quite that one yet. Weird, okay. How annoying, she thinks to herself. Oops, I almost said that out loud. He's confused. Nothing. I'm not his lover, yet he says something like that so easily. Besides, Elliot doesn't seem like a playboy. Blood said that if a woman got in the way of work, even without that, just pissing him off would be reason enough. Elliot would shoot her dead, no matter how beautiful she was. Maybe that's really true. Oh, look at him. He's so sad. Elliot, you are so adorable. Look at how sad you are in that yellow light. That pale, pale yellow light. So cute. Oh, so I guess this one actually is the Blood and Elliot are very close CG, maybe. I wonder. It's one of the events. Not one I've ever seen before. Definitely not in the mobile game, from what I remember.
「そういう男だから私も信頼しているんだ。あいつが私を信頼しているのと同じくらい、私もあいつを信じている。」
So here she's flashing back, and that's what that pale yellow light was. It was taking them into a flashback.
その残忍さを。
He's like, I feel especially close to him. His cruelty. Blood. Blood's voice echoes. When was that again? Because his attitude towards Elliot was always so cold. I asked him once if there wasn't too little faith between them, even though Elliot was supposed to be his right-hand man.
私もエリオットが好きだよ。あいつが私を慕う気持ちよりは歪んでいるがね。
Blood said there isn't any favor given without a cost. He only trusts it when both parties have their own interests at heart.
まっすぐ慕われるとうんざりする。だが、何にしても慕われるのは悪くない。
Blood finds it annoying, but it isn't all bad, basically.
私は、奴になら背中から撃たれても仕方ないと思っている。だから、ナンバー2に据えているんだ。
They're so cute. I'm so glad we did his route, you guys, because this is a new scene.
私は一人でも平気なんだが、あいつといるのは悪くない。君もそうだろ？
Aww. I'm not that extreme, she told him. That was my answer back then. When Elliot likes someone, he doesn't put up any walls, and his behavior bothers me because I've never seen anything like it. I'm starting to understand. Blood thinks Elliot's a little hopeless, and that's why he's kind to him. It's not just because of the trust between them. Blood knows that he cannot become like Elliot, and neither does he want to. But he's also a little envious of him. I get it. The closer I get to Elliot, the more I can sympathize with Blood.
君は私と似ているよ。
Yeah. Yeah. I always found that interesting. And then the scene changes again, out of the flashback. And back to Elliot. I wonder what CG we'll get. Back then, when he said that, I flat out denied it. What would I say now? I'm not sure if I could answer so quickly anymore.
俺のこと嫌いなんだろ。
Huh?
俺はあんたのこと好きだけど、あんたは俺のことが嫌いなんだろ。
Last time, I had pulled on Elliot's ears and ruined his day off. His ears hurt so much he couldn't even leave the house. In hindsight, that was really terrible of me. Even without the aid of hindsight, that was pretty cruel. It's not unreasonable for Elliot to wonder if I hate him. What are you talking about? I could never hate you, she told him. There might be reasons for him to hate me, but I could never hate him. Never. And I said exactly what I was thinking.
なんだよそれ。ありえないってことはねえだろ。嫌いなの嫌いって。
If I said I hated him right now, he might start crying. He's not a weak person, but it would still happen. Even though he's not a weak person, he's so fragile when it comes to someone that he likes. There's no way I could hate you.
どうして断言できるんだよ。
She's like, because. Huh? Question mark. My voice catches. That's impossible. There's no way I could hate him. How can I say such things? Maybe it is possible. Maybe I can't fully deny. Elliot's right. I could never hate him. There's no way I could ever hate him. To really say that would be insane. A chill ran down my spine. Elliot's just a person in a dream. Plus, he's the number 2 of a Mafia organization. I'm crazy. Even if this was a dream, I was trying to avoid these types of emotions. I wasn't planning on avoiding them my whole life, but I was getting tired of them. At least until I reached the age when I needed them. If I never needed them, then I wanted to avoid them forever. She's talking about love and romance. He's like Alice. With Elliot's voice, I returned to the present. Don't be silly. Why are you apologizing? It's my fault, she told him. I stand on tiptoe to stroke his head. Aww. He's like worried she's gonna pull it again. When I touch him, Elliot winced, and that is to be expected considering how much I had pulled on his ears before. I'm really sorry, she thinks. Really, I should apologize properly. I'm sorry I pulled on your ears, she told him.
いいよ。
Now knowing that I wasn't going to pull on his ears again, Elliot silently let me stroke his head. That's cute. That's our CG, you guys. For the Blood and Elliot So Close event.
いいから俺を嫌いにならないでくれよ。
Aww. I won't hate you. Not ever, she told him. Wouldn't it make more sense if you hated me? I'm not a very fun person to be around, she told him.
俺は楽しいぜ。何？友達いないのか？
I do, but, she told him, trailing off.
だよな。友達多そうだ。
That's because I try to be cheerful. In reality, I'm incredibly gloomy. And I have a bad personality. I'm calculating, she told him, trailing off. I'm crafty and dishonest.
そりゃあ、ブラッドみたいだな。
He's like, but I like blood. What? She asked him after a long pause. The idea is laughable. I see. You're right. No wonder I can sympathize with blood.
俺はブラッドが好きだぜ。あんたのことも好きだ。
You have bad taste, she told him. Even if you compliment me like that, I'm the type of person who can only respond coldly. I am a violent woman, she told him. And we'll save that just in case.
そこは否定しねえ。
You're all allowed to deny that. The corners of Elliot's mouth curl upwards. With that evil grin on his face, he finally looks like a convincing Mafia executive.
確かに、あんたは暴力的で意地悪くて陰険で陰湿でネクラかもしれないけど。
I didn't say all of that. I glared at him, but Elliot ignored me and continued.
あんたがどんなでも、俺はあんたを嫌ったりしないぜ。嫌うなんてありえない。
She has no reply at first. Huh? He said it so confidently, just like I had. What's with this? She's like, isn't this bad? I couldn't hate you either, Elliot. I never could. Even though it might be bad to say it so confidently, I affirm it as much as possible.
俺も大好きだ。
He looks so cute when he's laughing and smiling. I suddenly want to ruffle his ears and pull his ear, or ruffle his hair and pull his ears again. If I did that now, I'd truly be a cruel person, so I restrained myself. But I wonder if I don't hate you means the same thing as I like you. I only said I didn't hate him, not that I liked him. It's almost the same thing. I definitely have a favorable impression of him. I've started to let my walls down without even noticing it.
じゃあな、俺仕事中なんだ。
Huh? You're in the middle of work and you came anyway.
まあ、気になってたから。そんなに急ぎの仕事は入ってなかったし。
Even so, it's really surprising that he's skipping work.
今度休みがあったら、遠出に付き合ってくれるか。
Aww, our first official date. Yeah, this time I won't pull on your ears and ruin it for you.
本当か？絶対だぞ。
Yeah, I promise. I won't pull on your ears.
そっちじゃなくて、遠出に付き合ってくれるってやつ。
Yeah, we'll go out.
約束だからな。
After saying that, Elliot ran off. And I thought he said he wasn't busy. Scene changes.
お、ちょうどこれからお茶会でさ、人参ケーキを買ってきたところなんだ。よければあんたも一緒にどうだ？なに、量のことなら心配すんなって。あんたが欲しがると思ってたくさん買い込んできたからよ。なんだよ、元気ねえな。もしかして腹が減ってるのか？だったらこれをあげてやるよ。何って、人参クッキーだよ。最近出たばっかの新作なんだぜ。 したんだ。早くタオルを持ってきてくれよ。
She's like, what the hell is this?
いやー、いい気持ちだ。風呂っていいよな。
Yeah, real nice.
俺、風呂が大好きなんだ。俺って綺麗好きなんだぜ。囚人になった時も何が辛かったって、めったに風呂に入れなかったことだ。
He's talking about when Julius had him imprisoned. They don't really go into it in here, but the Joker actually runs the prison. He's like the jail warden. So, while I believe they both have jails, the official one is under the Joker. And technically they're both managers of Wonderland, so they have that right to imprison if they break the rules of the game. They don't go into it, but that's like what he's mentioning here, that he was a prisoner for breaking the rules of Wonderland. She's like, oh yeah? A rabbit who likes to be clean? A rabbit? What the hell is this? Where should I leave this towel?
ああ、適当でいいよ。
We are saving it again. Because my computer's actually here. And let's get a picture of that CG right there. That is amazing! I'm so glad we are doing his route. And supposedly the guide looks like it's working, because we're hitting a bunch of events really quickly. Awesome! He's such a pretty bunny. She's like, no reply at first. He turns towards me, so I avert my eyes. What is happening? What is this situation? Really, what's going on? I was told to come to the bath later with a towel, and when I came, like I was told, Elliot was in the middle of taking a bath. Is he an exhibitionist? I'll put the towel here. I set the towel down and start to get the hell out of here.
ああ、早く一緒に入ろうぜ。
She's like, what? Get in there with you? What are you talking about? Is he in his right mind?
え？だから、一緒に入ろうって。
I might have a different reaction to this if his tone was teasing, but Elliot sounds exactly as he always does.
ああ、でも、そうだな。確かに、ここじゃ狭いから大浴場に行こうぜ。
No, let's not. How can he talk about bathing together like it's no big deal? Why do we have to take a bath together?
え？だって、俺、あんたのことが好きだから。
Okay, thanks. Not? Why should we have to take a bath together just because we're friends?
ね、なんで怒るんだ？ブラッドやガキどもとはよく一緒に入るんだぜ。
She's like, it's different. It's not the same. I want to make that clear.
仲間外れにされたくないだろ？
It's fine if you leave me out, she told him. If you keep suggesting dumb things like getting in the bath with everyone, I'm going to stop talking to you.
なんだ？機嫌悪いな。他の連中を混ぜたりはしないって。でも、俺とは仲良しだし、入ってもいいだろ？
That's like even worse. Of course not, she told him. What does he mean by good friends? I don't understand Elliot's standards.
俺に体洗ってやろうか？
I don't need you to do that, she told
遠
him.
慮すんなって。こっちに来いよ。
Stay back! Don't touch me! And then the scene ends because she got the heck out of there.
たんだよ。
It continues. This is hilarious. Oh my gosh, and she's blushing and she's holding the towel and there's like steam there. This totally was not in the mobile game, you guys, and it's way better translated, by the way. So I'm super, super duper happy that we got this right now. Yay! Huzzah! For Elliott's route. I knew it would be good. He's supposedly the yandere. I should ask, what's wrong with your head? She trails off. How can he be so nonchalant about this? Maybe it's because he's a rabbit? Because he's a rabbit, he can go along with things so easily, it's scary.
機嫌悪いな。
You mean I've been put into a bad mood? I avert my eyes. Even I have some sense of shame. If this was the real world, I would have already run away, but this is a dream world. Don't panic, don't freak out, she tells herself. Since this is a dream, it'd be ridiculous to be freaking out. I'm going to take this in stride. Even as I think that, my gaze is swimming. Of course, I've never walked in on a man bathing in my world. I wonder if it's a normal thing in this world. No way! I can't look at him.
なんだよ。
I'm the one who should be asking him that. This is nonsense.
チェー。風呂入ろうっていうのに冷たいな。せっかく一緒に。
Please don't say stupid things to me right now, she told him. Even in a dream, this is not something I can adjust to that easily.
あ、わかった。風呂嫌いなんだろ。
That is totally not it. She's like, no! Huh?
ガキどもも苦手なんだよな、風呂。ギャーギャー騒いで肩まで浸かろうとしない。風呂が嫌いなんて子供だな。
Kid? It's not that I hate baths. I like baths and I'm not a kid.
風呂にはちゃんと入らなきゃダメだぜ。一緒に入ってやるって言ってるのに。子供って風呂嫌いだから。
You're the brat, she told him aloud.
何言ってんだよ。風呂嫌いを人のせいにするなよ。子供ってのはなんだって風呂に入りたがらないんだが。
Didn't I say I don't hate baths? I just don't want to take one with you. He's treating me like some kitten that doesn't want a bath. Even though I object, he's not listening, and I ended up being called a child. What a pain. And then it ends. Because she really got the heck out of there. That was awesome. I was not expecting that. That just popped up out of nowhere. Sweet.
よう、あんたいつも元気だな。あんたを見てると俺も元気になるぜ。
Let's see how many hearts we have with him. Alright, cool. We do have one heart with him at least. Let's get some more. Yay! I think we triggered another event. Sweet! We're just triggering everything. Awesome! I love that guy. Elliot? What's wrong? You look really down.
せっかく約束したのになかなか休みが取れないんだ。
Aww. He falls silent, drooping ears.
なんだよ、忘れちまったのか。
Elliot misunderstands the expression on my face as I try to control my urges and get sulky. I remember a promise to go on a trip somewhere, right?
覚えてたのか。
That easy to bring back up. My memory is not that bad, she told him.
約束だぜ、破るなよ。
It's alright, I'll remember it properly.
俺さ。
What? She asked him. Unusually, Elliot is at a loss for words. He's not usually a silent man, so I look up into his face questioningly. Elliot averts his face and turns away.
俺、あんたのこと、大好きだぜ。
Oh wow, okay, so we actually triggered Random Event Bath Event 1 CG, and then we also triggered I Love You, this one, and then we triggered all 3 of the earlier ones, so we're going right in a line, guys. We've got all of them now. This is that Event 4 for Night, I Love You. No CG though, apparently. And with that, he dashes away. It's bittersweet, she thinks. I like you, I love you. Until now, Elliot has said those words to me many times, but is it my imagination that they sound different now? Besides, why am I so happy? It's just my imagination, I'm sure of it. What kind of shameful delusion am I indulging myself in? It's disgusting. This is a dream, it's a dream. One cannot trust affection that does not come with a price, huh? I recalled what Blood had said. And the scene changes. Alright, guys. Alright, so the next one would be Elliot events. Because we already triggered all of the Peter's Red Room event, the Let's Play Big Sis, and the Twins Obsessed with Knives CG. So we hit all of those. And next we're going for more Elliot scenes.
よ、あんたいっつも元気だな。あんたを見てると俺も元気になるぜ。お、ちょうどこれからお茶会でさ、人参ケーキを買ってきたところなんだ。よければあんたも一緒にどうだ？なに、量のことなら心配すんなって。あんたが欲しがると思ってたくさん買い込んできたからよ。聞いてくれよ。ブラッドがひでえんだぜ。俺がせっかく用意してやった食事を見て気分が悪いって言うんだ。うまいものばっかり並べてやったのに。
Okay, so this was one of the ones that she has listed. Stop. Let's see here. So here's random questions from Elliot, and it's like, question 2, Elliot is pissed off at Blood because he wouldn't eat the food that Elliot made. I don't think that's right. She put down the first answer, which is accurate, but that's mean to Elliot.
そうなのか。そうだったのか、ブラッド。俺、そんなことも気づかずに自分勝手に食いまくって。
Aw, man. Okay, so I probably should have actually, like, chosen the other one. Dang it! Alright, so now I know. Like, she was right. Saki! Can I go back? No, I can't. I was gonna save too. Dang it.
"俺がせっかく用意してやった食事を見て気分が悪いって言うんだ。
Alright, well, whatever.
これってひどいやつだ。よし、今日はあいつにフルコースをごちそうしてやるぜ。
poor blood. I stare at the small bottle. It's filling up. Strange, she thinks. More than that, this is creepy. Even though it's creepy, I wonder why I can't throw it away. It's me who's strange. I feel lightheaded. Oh, dang nabbit. That was us to get, like, his extra heart. Aww. I'm sad now. Okay, whatever. We still got time. It's not a responsibility.
元気か？最近あんたに会うのが楽しくて仕方ねえんだ。ブラッドはあんたが元の世界に帰るまでか飽きるまでなんて言ってたけどよ。ずっとここにいてくれていいんだぜ。
He's like, stay forever.
ここに飽きたりしないよな。
Yeah, he looked all sad. Yeah, we're not even a quarter all the way through yet.
お、なんだ、暇なのか？俺もちょうど今空いてるんだ。なかなかあんたと時間が合わなくて寂しかったんだ。遊ぼうぜ。
Aww, Elliot. You cutie pie, you. Yay, another event! Woohoo! We're turning one right after another. I love it. Alright, so...
あー、休みが取れねえ。
This should actually be Elliot's job is very boring. Day event number 5. Elliot's been frustrated because for a while now he hasn't gotten much time off. And I don't think going out with me is that much fun. But he seems to be looking forward to it. But it's good that work is busy for you. It means that the business is going well.
俺らマフィアなんだぜ。
He frowned at my business comparison. It means the economy is good, she told him.
ブラッドのためだから頑張るけどな。
What is it? You seem so tired.
これくらいで疲れるほど鈍っちゃいねえよ。
I wonder how much work is this much? She wonders. After. I don't know the details about what Elliot spends his days doing. I really don't want to know. But still, when I see him working so hard all the time, I can't help but feel like he should be taking more breaks more often. Being number 2 in the Mafia seems to be exhausting work. But you're exhausted, aren't you? Of course you're tired. Even his ears. They're drooping. Elliot's an easy person to understand just by looking at his face. But his ears make him even easier to read.
疲れてるんじゃねえ。へこんでるのはさ、長時間の休みが取れないからあんたと遠出できないことに対してだよ。いつまで経っても出かけられない。今まで不定期な休みに不満なんかなかったが、こうして見ると不便だよな。
he's like, but now I have stuff I want to do.
労働条件がどうとか文句ばかり言いやがるガキどもをバカにできないぜ。
You want to go out that badly?
あんたは俺と出かけたくないのかよ。
Now he's gonna start asking like stuff and like being yandere because yeah, he gets that way throughout this route. He looks bitter. That's not true. Of course I want to go out with you, she told him directly. The words just slipped out. I didn't even have to think about it. They just felt natural.
よかった。
He said it so gently, it made me feel odd. I want to hug him tight, ruffle his hair, and stroke his ears. I've had a similar urge before, but I can feel that I'm blushing so much now, I don't know what to do.
早く出かけたいな。
His ears bounce lightly. I wonder if my affection towards him is because of his ears. I do have an animal fetish. No way. She's like, do I? Alright, you guys, we're going to save that here. And we're going to end this here. Because I need to eat something.